with Jenny. And today is Monday, so that is Dollar Tree Monday. I do upload on Wednesdays. It's not Dollar Tree Wednesday, but today it is. So the other day I worked on a piece where I used their canvas boards. Now canvas board is different. It looks like this. I mean, it's very thin. But a lot of times people who do this type of art, the acrylic art, don't want to get near these guys because once they pour paint on them, they start to curl up and warp really badly. So I had this brainy idea of putting contact paper down on the board and then pouring paint on it. And at the time I used contact paper that was from Amazon. Sorry about that. For my for the Dollar Tree. But the other day I was in Dollar Tree and they have these guys, which are vinyls. So if you guys are doing crickets and silhouette cutters, you guys know what this stuff is. So I bought some, and I bought this really pretty checkerboard. I was like, that's unique and different. They had solid colors and some other prints. I imagine as the holidays come and go, their prints will change because it depends on what Dollar Tree you go to. They all sell different things, which makes it fun. Because if you go to another Dollar Tree that you haven't been to, it's like, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff they have, right? Yeah. So you know that I've been working with palettes, and I will show you kind of what the idea of a palette looks like, color palettes. Well, some of the color palettes have the idea of just 2 colors. So I thought, well, okay, let's give it a try. I have 2 colors here. I have green and green. So I've got their Acrylology green, which I love, and this, I wish I knew how to say this, Fang or Pang or whatever, green. And all of this is mixed with their glue and a little bit of water, just to get it to the consistency that I want it to be in. I've made a lot of paint here. I was surprised how much paint I used, so there are ways to keep your paints contained. You can put them in squeeze bottles and stuff like that after you've made them up, and they should last for about 30 days or so. So I just thought I would layer it up, and I'm just going to pour it down on here. And my board, even though I haven't put it, is a little bit warped, and I think the paint's going to run off of it, which is, I keep trying to work with it, but I don't want to break the board, but I want it to be as flat as possible. So I might, as it dries, I may put a weight on it, and then if I have to come back to that center and touch it up with something, I can maybe put some embellishments or something like that. We'll see how it all goes, but yes. So I'm going to grab another cup here. And these are Dollar Tree cups too, so I'm just going to layer up my greens, and we're just going to dump it on here and kind of let it do what it wants to do. Now when I was trimming out my thing, I kind of made a little boo-boo here and cut too much of it off. So I'm hoping that stays. If not, hopefully a little bit of paint there won't make the whole board warp. I'll let you know. So like I said, I've got a lot of paint here, and I always recommend taking your stir sticks out of your cups before you pour. It just makes your life so much easier, and your hands will appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pour this in here as such, and kind of go back and forth with it. And the light green came out a little bit more watery than the other one, so we'll see how it does. That's a lot of paint. Okay, I'm going to flip this board over and whoa. Like I said, I'm going to kind of hold it down as I let it go, and I'm hoping it doesn't all run off to the edges. I really hope it doesn't. So, like I said, when I put it on the dryer, I may have to put something heavy on it I'm looking around for something heavy. I have some stuff here. I got a little couple coins. That might work. Now, normally you see a lot of people poke a hole in these. These are new Dollar Tree cups. I thought I would try. I usually use the bigger push pin, so I thought I'd use a tiny push pin and see, because usually they just collapse. Oh, it didn't collapse. The little push pin. Oh my gosh. So basically what the push pin does once I release it is allow oxygen in there, air. So here we go. Oh my gosh. I kind of want, here's the thing, because of the checkerboard, I kind of want it to be seen. So we might do some, I got my skewer here. Let's get rid of some of those bubbles here. I like the way it's looking already. So I'm thinking I'm just going to pick it up. Since I had a little boo-boo here and I may have to fix that, I'm just going to kind of let it go to one side, to the other side. And so I think I'll leave this one somewhat empty. Here it goes off the edges. See, I got a little paint down here, so let's see if I can keep this corner dry. Okay. Alright. I'm going to set it back down. I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet here. Alright. There we go. Wow. Just a little bit of water right there. Alright. Okay, I'll grab one. Like I said, I'm going to have to do something with this little corner here. It's not working. Maybe just take it off. We'll do something cute with it, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of clean it up just a little bit. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we could do that. It's going to be cool because you can see in the underneath. That looks pretty cool. Alright, so we kind of dragged that through there. That's fine. Alright, wow, look at that. Like I said, I'm going to do something with this. I don't know. I think if I put just here, I can put a little bit of paint on it. It's not going, it's when these boards are so saturated with paint, that's when they have issues with the curling. I don't think that little bit of paint down there is going to hurt anything other than make it look really cute. Okay, so let me some bubbles. Like I said, they have all kinds. They've got solid colors. You could do solid colors. Like I said, I may do some embellishments of some sort, some of their cute little sayings, or something in that area. And I probably will add a little bit of glitter. I have some of their gold glitter down here. Gold and silver. What do you think? Silver? Okay, we'll go silver. This is black and white. We'll go silver. Still have some bubbles, I think, though. I really like using the glue and water. It's just pretty cool. Now, if by chance I want, here, I'll show you what I can do. This is their glue. Basically, I'm just putting a little bit of glue down so that in this white area, and I'm going to put some of the silver, kind of clump it together, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is so it stays on there. And then once it's dry, I will pick it up and loose that didn't stick. Come back up. Lid back on it. It's looking pretty cool. I'm putting it really thick, as you can see. Now a lot of this will shake, I'm going to say shake off and come off. I'm going to push it down into the glue. And looks pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it, let it sit, and kind of let it do its thing. Get that clump out of there. Bubbles. I don't know if it's a bubble or a clump. Okay, there we go. The table is somewhat level, but sometimes I think it has some issues. It's sitting on carpet. And a huge paint protector thing is under my feet, so keep the carpet safe, right? Yeah. So we'll see how this turns out. If it doesn't, we may have to scrape it and do other ways, but yeah, I'm just going to hopefully not mess it up too bad. I'll push it down into the glue. I'm going to let that dry and come back later and check on it, obviously. But I mean, think about the endless things that you could do. I mean, you've got, and their canvases come in, this is the biggest one that they have. They got a few little ones, but because of the material that they are, you could actually cut these, like put them in strips and then like add like the strips onto your picture layout, that sort of thing. You could put this under glass or in a wooden frame, that sort of thing. It's endless because it's, I mean, yes, it's just cardboard. That's all it is. It's cardboard with some canvas material on it. That's all it is. Like I said, I did one the other day and I have yet to see it do anything other than just be absolutely perfect. And I think this is looking really cool. I'm hoping the cameras are picking it up. Check this little guy. He's, yeah, oh goodies. I've got one over here. I've got one up here. And you just never know what they're doing. I know. I'd like to think that they're always doing what I want them to do, but it's like, they don't. That's okay. Challenges make us stronger, right? So here you have it. So again, think about what I have spent here. I haven't spent that much. And like I said, $1.25. I think they're all doing the $1.25 these days. The paint can be used on several canvases, especially this guy here. Now, if you pour him directly on a canvas, he will crack, so please put some glue with him because he needs a little more elasticity. These guys, I love the colors that they come in, and as the seasons go, they kind of change out some of their colors. I love that concept. So if I go to the store and I see a new color, I usually grab a couple of them. And here's an interesting thing that I noticed the other day. There was two browns right next to each other, and the labels were slightly different. They were calling it the same color, but they were two slightly different colors. Which is like, that's interesting. Different batch of paint, right? That's okay, but that allows me to say, hey, I've got a different batch of paint here, and I've got a slightly different color, and I'm quite okay with it. So, yeah, and these guys here, the vinyls, like I said, they have all different colors. They have in littler ones too. I haven't bought any of those, but for like smaller canvases and stuff like that, you could use them for if you wanted to do, which is really kind of cool, like a stripe through, like the round canvases that you get at Menards and stuff like that. I have some wood that I'm going to be doing some ideas on, so you could do like in the middle of the wood, you know how they do the half and half and have a saying on it and throw some flowers on it and stuff like that. That would be easy peasy to do. Yeah. So I'm thinking endless, absolutely endless ideas here. And this is Dollar Tree. It's a good place to practice before you maybe graduate up to the more expensive things. So this gives you a chance to see where your flair is, what you like to work with, what you don't like to work with, your successes, maybe you're not so successful attempts at different things. That's okay. We've all been there. And I guarantee you, after you've done it for a while, you think, I've got this down, and you'll do one and it's like, really? That looks awful. So, yes. So keep at it. Don't give up. And what do I always say? Go out there, be awesome, be great, and do your thing. And I will post this picture with some of that lovely Barbie furniture, and you guys all know what I'm talking about. I've discovered this wonderful app. I think it's called Smart something or another. It has like 200,000 different ways that I could present this to you. Yeah, I'm having way too much fun with that. Okay, so I'm going to get off here and do some things with the family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.